Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. There's one of me and there's many of you. We have a really beautiful short program, but we do need your attention in order for the program to start. It's indeed an honor for me to be here with my family, the members of the AAPI community. Many of you know me. I am the Chief Advisor to the Mayor, Chaplain Dr. Ingrid P. Lewis Martin. And for those of you who don't know me, it's an honor for me to be here as we celebrate our very, very first AAPI celebration at Gracie Mansion. Everybody in this room should know, if you don't know, our very own Senior Advisor to our Mayor, Winnie Greco, who is, come on, give Winnie some love. She has been an unrelenting voice for the AAPI community. She has worked with our mayor when he was a senator, when he was a borough president, and now as the mayor, sharing all of the wonderful information about our community, because I'm an honorary AAPI person. She's my sister and I love her. Sharing all of your wonderful traits and attributes, and she worked hard with many people in this room to ensure that today happened. I'm giving a shout out to one of our sponsors, George Holtz. I'm going to do some quick acknowledgments of all of our commissioners. I'm not going to say their exact title other than commissioner. We have Commissioner Edwin Mermelstein, Commissioner Fred Kreinsman, Commissioner Manny Castro, Deputy Commissioner Dilip Chauhan. We have Deputy Commissioner of Small Businesses, Commissioner of Small Businesses, Kevin Kim. We have from NYPD, a number of people here from NYPD, but one of our big partners is here, our Deputy Commissioner, Edward Caban. We also have Inspector Richie Taylor. Yes, show some love. Our Health Commissioner, Oswan Vasan, and our other commissioner that we have here, Osman Rahman. So without any further ado, I will present to you, because I am not introducing to any of you, because everybody in this room should know our sister, Winnie Greco. So much love. Thank you for sharing this auspicious occasion with us, and thank you for having me as a small, minor part of it. Winnie, on you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. First of all, you know, here, always Mayor Eric Adams say, people the house. Our AAPI right now, in the people house, is the first event, AAPI. So AAPI right now in here, so our AAPI culture, so our love, so our peace, so our together, one family, for Osun, one family, in this people house. Thank you.
So we are one family, and the patriarch of our family is our Mayor, Eric Adams.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, wow. This is, wait a minute. First of all, this is a new tent, and you are the first event we're holding under our tent. So we love it. And, you know, we get nothing done in this city without just my amazing partners in government, and they just bring the level of energy, the level of vibrancy, and just commitment and dedication. So before I say anything, I really want to bring them forward, because we should be so proud in this city with the diversity that we have. You're seeing it reflected in government and reflected in my administration. because the only way we're going to solve global problems is to have a global force of people coming together. So just a few of my electeds who are here, I want to just bring them up to say a few words. My good friend, Councilwoman Linda Lee will be first. Councilwoman Lee.
Okay, I had no idea we were actually speaking at this thing. Thank you. I just wanted to wish all of you happy AAPI month. May is a special month. It's not only AAPI Heritage Month, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, it's Older Adult Month. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I have to say, I don't know if Julie Wan is here, where is she? But she and I are the first Korean American women that have ever been elected to the city council. And representation matters. And it is so amazing to have that Korean American woman voice that is part of the council. And as a person who's been running a social service nonprofit organization in the city for the last 12 years, I was in the audience for many of these years, and I gotta say, I'm still there with you guys, and it's so great to be a voice for the community, and I look forward to working with the mayor as well as our colleagues in city council to make sure that the needs of the Asian Pacific American community are represented in government. So thank you so much.
And my good friend, Councilman Ari Kagan.
Wow. So first of all, what is it? AAPI. Yes, it's Asian American Pacific Islanders. But it's also AA, you know, double A. You are best in education. You are best in hard work. You are best in terms of family values. And we are all immigrants. I am immigrant myself. I am immigrant in first generation. And I love Asian American community because we share the same American values. Love for our families, love for education, for hard work, and love for New York City. And I know why all of us support Mayor Eric Adams, because his first, most important priority is to make all of us safe. And this is the most important priority today. And I'm going to work very hard with Mayor, my colleagues in City Council, and all of you to make sure that New York City will become the safest city on earth. Let's celebrate. Thank you so much.
And my good friend, Councilman Shakir Krishnan.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shaker Krishnan. I'm the council member from Jackson Heights and Elmhurst, Queens. That's right. Queens is in the house. But I am so proud to be here today to say to everyone that this room right here reflects the diversity, power, and representation of our Asian American communities. I want to thank the mayor for hosting our first AAPI celebration here at Gracie Mansion. And I'm so proud to be one of the first South Asians ever elected to the City Council in the history of New York City. We are a council of so many firsts. As Councilmember Lee said before, one of the first Korean Americans, a historic class of 6 Asian American council members led by the first African American speaker of the New York City Council. That is historic. And so we will make sure that we all work together as a city to address the issues affecting our Asian American communities, from mental health to housing to public health to our parks, as chair of the Parks Committee as well, to our immigrant rights, to language access. On each of these issues, we will ensure that the voices of our Asian American communities are heard and to root out any kind of hate or discrimination against our communities. That's the work that we do. We are here at the table as Asian American electeds to do it. So thank you all so much. It's good to be here, and let's continue to celebrate the heritage, our heritage, this month and every month of the year. Thank you all so much.
And one of the smartest people I know in government, one of the hardest working people in government, a good longtime friend, former borough president, now city councilwoman. Just great to have her in government, Councilwoman Gail Brewer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, and thank you to the APPI community. and to say the hardworking is in the room. It's not me. We work for you. But you make New York City great over and over again. And I know I love Manhattan, but I know there are other boroughs who work hard too. And I'm here to say just congratulations, because the businesses, the support from the nonprofit community, and the support from figuring out how to fix problems often comes from APPI. And I'm just here to say thank you. I have to say, as borough president, working with the community in Chinatown, we were able to get $20 million for Chinatown. And that's an example. That's an example of everybody working together. So congratulations. Enjoy the food. I don't like plant-based, but the mayor loves it. I love that he loves it. But I just want to say it's great to be at Gracie Mansion on a beautiful night, and New York is the greatest city in the world because of you. Thank you very much.
And you know, another first is in the house, and it's really good to see him here joining us, State Senator Kevin Thomas.
All right. Let me hear it, guys. How's everyone doing? I want to first thank the mayor of the city of New York for recognizing Asians in New York. Come on, guys. We didn't do this with any other mayor. We did this with mayor with some swagger, just like SNL says. And we're going to continue to do this because we are one of the fastest growing populations here in the state of New York. And we contribute so much to society, and we are here to stay. And God bless all of you, all right? When I took office, I was the first South Asian state senator in 2019 from Long Island. And we've been able to do so much in the state senate with my colleague, John Liu. Him and I took office together at the same time. And I am so proud to have done so much for the state of New York and improving your quality of life. And we're going to continue to do that. Asian strong, South Asian strong. Let me hear all the Indians here. Thank you and God bless.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. So thank you so much. And we want to thank all of our council generals and ambassadors that's in the house. Give it up, give them a hand, our council general and ambassadors. Now, what happened this year that I'm really excited about? We had this year the first AAPI parade in New York City, the first parade in Manhattan, and we were really proud to put it on. And so today we're honored to celebrate the Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month with all those who came out. This is really an impressive crowd that's coming out showing you're proud. And let's be clear, we want to just really embrace the diversity of this city. All of us, no matter who you are, if you are in America, you came from another country. No matter who you are, you came from another country. So if ever anyone tells you to go back to your country, you tell them you will when they go back to theirs, because we all came from somewhere and we all are here to be part of the American experience. So we celebrate our unity and our diversity of our city. And I want everyone to know that this place is your place. This is the people's house. This is the people's yard. This is the people's place of assemblies. You pay the rent here. I don't pay the rent. You pay the rent. So you should enjoy it as much as possible. And we're going to keep our city safe. There's one thing I know about this community. You are just as outraged as I am about the gun violence that we're seeing in our city. You know we deserve to be safe. And you don't call to defund the police. You call to support the police because you know we need the police. And we're going to see a new era in safety and prosperity in our city. And the way we do that is by lifting each other up. Today, we're going to be honoring FDNY, EMS, highway safety, teachers, and the entire democratic process as we celebrate the diversity of our city and how you are reflected in every area of government. You show us why it is important to have that diversity and what the AAPI community brings to our city. Whether it's public service, business, the arts, science, small business, every part of the city, you are there and showing your support for the city that you love. We may speak different languages, eat different food, have different dress, different dance, but one thing we have in common, we're all New Yorkers. We all love our city. We all appreciate what this city has to offer. And I also want to acknowledge something that many people have forgotten. You and your ancestors are not new to the contribution of this city. You built our railroad systems. You built the businesses. You started small shops and provided services. And when this city shut down, many of the men and women of the AAPI community did not shut down. You ensured that the city was able to continue to thrive and grow. I saw you out there as we moved about to make sure the city was able to provide for the families. We owe you a special thank you and a special form of gratitude for your commitment to the city of New York. And we've all come here for different reasons. Some to stay, some to work, some to raise families, some to go to schools. But it's all part of the contributions we have made to our city. You built the Chinatowns, the Korean towns, the little India, the little Pakistan, the little Yemen. You built all of these communities, the little Manila, you know, the little Turkey, the little Haiti, you know, you've all come together to build these communities. And so, on behalf of all of the men and women of my administration that's here, we are partners together. And so tonight, I'm proud to honor, and I want you to give them your love and appreciation, some of our frontline people that we want to give honor to. And the first is FDNY Battalion Chief Stephen Lee, a proud a person born in Brooklyn and one of our bravest since 2001, born in, from Shanghai. Come on up and get your award. Our next honoree is EMS Deputy Chief John Paul Dimon, a proud Filipino-American who bravely served as a Department Chief of the Emergency Medical Service of FDNY. We'll do one group photo right here. Next is one of the NYPD finest, NYPD Inspector Sylvester Gee, Commanding Officer of Highway Patrol, NYPD, born in Shanghai and immigrated to New York City when he was 14. Now he's one of our commanders. Thank you. Next is John Y. Park, founder and president of the Korean American Community Empowerment Council and a longtime civic leader in the Korean American community in Flushing, Queens. Thank you. Yeah, just number. Yeah, but they got to give me the name. Yeah, but. Okay, we got one more before we eat. Tell them I can't understand that. Okay. The next is Anna Leong Goldstein, a proud Chinese American who has dedicated her career to empowering our youth as a teacher with the New York City Department of Education for 32 years. All right. Thank you, man. Yep. See, we got George Holston at the house, and we want to thank also one of our top sponsors, Emblem Health. Yes. So before we conclude, we were just joined by an amazing elected official who's fighting hard for our community. I'm happy she was able to make it. Please put your hands together for Councilwoman Julie Wan.
안녕하세요, 여러분. Namaste. Ni hao, neho, everything in between. It's good to see you all. So many languages because we are not a monolith. It is so good to see you. My name is Julie Wan. I'm the representative for District 26 in Western Queens, representing Long Island City, Sunnyside, Woodside, and Astoria. Woo! Queens! Queens get the money, right? So it's good to see you all. Happy Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. It is so amazing to see all the Asian Americans here. And I know that we're a loud, rowdy bunch just trying to eat some food and have some fun. I honor all the honorees that were mentioned today, and I hope you continue to enjoy. I hope that everyone here will be civically engaged with this much excitement. Every time there's a time to vote and when there are elections, there are going to be votes. I mean, there are elections coming up soon in June as well as August. I hope that we can count on you to come out and vote. Thank you so much. We'll see you out there and connect with you then. Thank you.
So thank you so much. Important month for us all. Enjoy the food, enjoy the night, enjoy the scenery. Thank you so much.
정말 너를 사랑했을까